let's recreate this golden summery eyeshadow look. It's got the orange, the gold, it looks like a sunset. It's got a little bit of shimmer. It's so good. Let's recreate it. So first, I am going to show you the colors that I'm going to use. So this is the limited edition shade Jolene, and it's a lip and cheek shade, but you can also use it on your eyes. So I'm going to start with that, and then I have Havana, Sedona, Peppa, and Blondie. So let's jump right in and get started. I'm going to start out with the Smudge Brush using the flat side, and I am going to tap in and get a light, just a little bit of Jolene, and apply in light layers. On this side, I did like maybe 3 really light layers, so I kind of built it up pretty slow. I didn't want like a smack in my face orange, just a light orangey peachy kind of look. So you can just tap in, get a teeny bit on your brush, and then blend that out. Okay, and I'm gonna get just a little tiny bit more. And I'm kind of stopping right on the outer corner of my eye, and then kind of just blending that right out. You can do little tiny circles to blend that up. I don't want any harsh lines, just to get a good base. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to the eyeshadow brush, the fluffy side, and I'm going to tap into Havana. I'm going to tap like 3 or 4 times, tap off the excess, and then I'm kind of just going and setting where I put Jolene. They both have an orangey tone, so I like to use the powder just to set that orangey Jolene in place. And I like to do little swirls, blend that out. Again, we don't want any harsh lines. You can add one more layer if needed. Pretty. And then this is gonna leave you with like the prettiest orangey peachy base to build off of. You can also go underneath where we don't have any product right along the lash line and get a little product right there. Okay, now I'm going to tap into Sedona. I'm going to use the smaller side of my eyeshadow brush and just get a little bit of product. I always tap off the excess, and then I'm going to apply this on the outer, maybe like 1/3 of my eye. I don't want to go too high. Just getting right on there. Then I'm going to take the excess and I'm going to go right under my eye. And don't forget to connect over here. So once I have that applied, I'm going to flip over to the fluffy end again and kind of push that towards the center of my eye to blend that out. You can soften as much as you need. Okay, now that we have that, I'm going to use my finger to apply my shimmers. I always use my finger just because you get more pigment when you're using your finger. So I'm going to use my ring finger and swirl around into the shade Peppa. It's a super pretty, like, peachy rose gold shimmer. And I'm going to go right along my lash line all the way from the inside of my eye to about the center, but leaving it kind of towards the bottom, and then blending that out just with my finger. Keep in mind, sometimes your fingers are the best tools, especially for shimmers. Okay, now I'm going to wipe that off. I always have a little cloth right by me, and I'm going to tap into Blondie, dry my finger off on my shorts, use the same finger, and I'm just getting a little bit of Blondie, and I'm placing it right in the center along my lash line, and then I'm going to use my other finger to blend that out. Now we have that applied, I'm going to go back into my eyeshadow brush, the fluffy end. Don't put any more product on that. I'm just going to kind of tap and blend that out. Make sure both of my sides are looking even, which they are. And now I'm going to apply my mascara and then I'll be done. I always use, no matter what mascara I'm using, I always use 2 different ones just because I feel like that gives me the most volume. Then I grab my little comb and soften those out, get rid of any clumps. Just like that, and we are good to go. I think this is the prettiest summer eyeshadow look, and I only used a few shades. This Jolene is definitely the star of the show, and she's only here for a limited time, so if you don't have Jolene yet, you need this. I use Jolene on my cheeks, on my eyes, and on my lips, mixed with Homecoming. It's so pretty. If you have any questions, let me know below.